Sir, step aside. We're here for her. We have information that she's in this country illegally.
I'm not stepping anywhere. This is my hospital.
Where's your warrant? We don't need a warrant for immigration enforcement.
You absolutely do need a warrant to enter my facility and detain my staff.
Last warning. Move aside or you'll be charged with obstruction.
Where's your warrant?
Here's your warrant. Dr. Michael Sullivan asked the question that would cost IC $11.9 million. The agents had come for Adrienne Hayes, 8-year emergency nurse, Georgia Nurse of the Year, the woman her colleagues called the heart of the ER. They claimed to have information she was in the country illegally. The information was a lie. The nurse was born in Macon, Georgia. Her father had worked at the Macon post office for 35 years. She had degrees from Emory and Georgia State. But Agent Derek Morrison didn't have a warrant, didn't have probable cause, didn't have anything except an anonymous tip and the assumption that a black nurse in scrubs might not belong. Dr. Sullivan, Chief Medical Officer, former Army trauma surgeon, the man who once told a state senator to get out of my ER, positioned himself between the agents and his nurse. This is my hospital. You're not taking anyone without proper legal authority. The security cameras captured everything. The staff gathering behind their CMO. The agents threatening obstruction charges. The moment federal authority met someone who wouldn't bend. $11.9 million. Career destroyed. And a chief medical officer who proved that protecting your people isn't just policy, it's principle. Grady Memorial Hospital never slept. The Level 1 Trauma Center served Atlanta's most critical patients. Gunshot wounds, car accidents, the emergencies that couldn't wait for morning. The emergency department ran on 12-hour shifts, and the overnight crew had seen everything the city could deliver. Adrienne Hayes had worked the 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift, 12 hours that had included 3 trauma codes, a pediatric cardiac arrest, and the steady stream of patients that defined emergency medicine at a major urban hospital. The pediatric code had been the hardest. 4-year-old boy, drowning incident. They had worked him for 47 minutes before achieving return of spontaneous circulation. He was upstairs now, in the pediatric ICU, alive because of the team that had refused to stop. Hayes had led that team. Senior charge nurse. 8 years in the emergency department. The certifications that proved her expertise, CEN, TCRN, hung on her wall at home, next to the Georgia Nurse of the Year plaque from 2022. Her scrubs still carried the evidence of the night. The particular exhaustion that came from 12 hours of constant crisis. The satisfaction that came from knowing she had made a difference. Her twins, Zoe and Zara, 6 years old, would be waking up soon at her mother's house. Tuesday mornings meant pancakes and cartoons before the school bus arrived. Hayes would sleep for a few hours, then pick them up, hear about their day, pretend she wasn't exhausted. Single motherhood and emergency nursing required a particular kind of strength. Hayes had found it in the same place her parents had found theirs, in faith, in family, in the knowledge that hard work meant something. Her mother had taught elementary school in Macon for 30 years. Her father had sorted mail at the Macon post office for 35. The Hayes family understood service. They understood showing up. Adrienne had shown up every shift for 8 years. Never late, never absent without cause. The nurse her colleagues called when cases got complicated, when patients got difficult, when the night seemed like it would never end. The heart of the ER. That's what they called her. Not because she was soft. Emergency nurses couldn't afford softness, but because she cared in ways that patients remembered. She was walking toward the emergency department exit at 6:47 a.m. when she noticed the 2 men approaching. Olive tactical vests, tan cargo pants, black boots, ICE insignia visible on their shoulders. They were walking directly toward her. Hayes paused. The automatic doors were 10 feet away. Freedom was 10 feet away. Her car in the parking garage. Her mother's house. Her daughter's. The men stopped in front of her. Adrienne Hayes? Yes. We need you to come with us. Adrienne had shown up every shift for 8 years. Never late. Never absent without cause. The nurse her colleagues called when cases got complicated, when patients got difficult, when the night seemed like it would never end. The heart of the ER. That's what they called her. Not because she was soft. Emergency nurses couldn't afford softness, but because she cared in ways that patients remembered. She was walking toward the emergency department exit at 6:47 a.m. when she noticed the 2 men approaching. Olive tactical vests, tan cargo pants, black boots, ICE insignia visible on their shoulders. They were walking directly toward her. Hayes paused. The automatic doors were 10 feet away. Freedom was 10 feet away. Her car in the parking garage. Her mother's house. Her daughter's. The men stopped in front of her. Adrian Hayes? Yes. We need you to come with us. Chapter 2. The Entrance. 650 words. Agent Derek Morrison positioned himself between Hayes and the exit doors. His partner flanked to the right, the formation that would provide a second angle on everything that followed. Ma'am, we have information that you're in this country illegally. We're going to need you to come with us for processing. Hayes stared at him. The words didn't compute. Couldn't compute. She had just spent 12 hours saving lives in an American hospital. She had been born in an American city. She was as American as the flag flying over the building behind her. Illegally? I was born in Macon, Georgia. That's what we need to verify. Verify. Her voice carried the exhaustion of the shift and the confusion of the accusation. I'm a registered nurse. I work here. I've worked here for 8 years. Employment doesn't prove citizenship. My birth certificate proves citizenship. My nursing license proves citizenship. The background check this hospital conducted when they hired me proves citizenship. Morrison's expression didn't change. The hospital security camera, mounted above the emergency entrance, captured his posture. Aggressive. Certain. Ma'am, we have information. We need to verify your status. Information from who? That's confidential. You're accusing me of being an illegal immigrant based on confidential information? What information? What source? We received a tip. A tip. Hayes let the word hang in the air. Someone called you and said I'm illegal, and you came to my workplace to detain me? Without checking anything first. We're checking now. No, you're not checking. You're detaining. Those are different things. The automatic doors behind Morrison opened. A security guard, Marcus Webb, 15 years at Grady, stepped through. He had been watching the monitors. He had seen the confrontation developing. Ms. Hayes? Everything okay? These agents are claiming I'm an illegal immigrant. Webb's face shifted. He knew Hayes. Everyone at Grady knew Hayes. She had worked on his mother's case 3 years ago. Chest pain that turned out to be a heart attack. Hayes had recognized the signs, called the code, saved her life. That's not possible. She's been here for years. Sir, this is a federal matter. She saved my mother's life. She's not illegal anything. Step back, sir. Webb didn't step back. He pulled out his radio. Security to emergency entrance. We have a situation. ICE agents attempting to detain staff. Morrison's face flushed. Sir, interfering with federal officers is a crime. I'm not interfering. I'm documenting. And I'm calling for backup. We don't need your backup. We need this woman to come with us. She's not going anywhere until someone with authority tells me what's happening. The radio crackled. Voices responding. Security personnel moving toward the entrance. And somewhere in the hospital, Dr. Michael Sullivan's phone buzzed with an urgent message. CMO to emergency entrance immediately. ICE attempting to detain Hayes. Sullivan was out of his office in 15 seconds. The elevator would take too long. He took the stairs, 4 flights, the same stairs he had run during his trauma surgery days when seconds meant survival. He pushed through the stairwell door on the ground floor. He could see the entrance from here. The agents, Hayes in her scrubs, Webb blocking the path. He had spent 35 years in medicine. He had operated in Army field hospitals during Desert Storm, under fire, with inadequate supplies, on soldiers who should have died. He had built a career on protecting people. He wasn't about to stop now. The automatic doors opened as he approached. The Atlanta morning light spilled into the corridor. What exactly is happening here? Dr. Michael Sullivan stepped through the emergency entrance with the authority of someone who had commanded medical teams in war zones. 61 years old. Silver hair cropped short. White coat over a charcoal blazer and black slacks. The presence that had made surgeons, senators, and now federal agents reconsider their choices. I asked a question. What is happening here? Morrison turned. He saw the white coat, the chief medical officer badge, the expression that had survived Desert Storm and 3 decades of hospital politics. Sir, this is a federal matter. We're here for her. He gestured toward Hayes. We have information that she's in this country illegally. Sullivan positioned himself between Morrison and Hayes. The movement was deliberate,